This is why you don't want to unify, because the black man is so damn weak. He don't want to rule the earth. He don't want the power. You got 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 black people in Milwaukee, and they watching 60th and Silver Spring fall to sheesh. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say it because we on camera, but you know what I'm referring to, right? So why is it that Darius and Quan don't meet up and get with Zebediah, get with James, get with Ephraim, and we go out here and start ruling this planet Earth? It's not gonna come from us going out here smoking, chasing women, turning and making fatherless homes. Then you gonna be a stepdaddy to somebody else's kids and you ain't taking care of your own because you didn't want to what? Be that person when we read in Sirach 25 and 1. You didn't want to have the love of neighbors. You didn't want to have the unity of brethren. You didn't want to have a man and a wife that agree together. Come back. I know y'all about to go to Dino. You from the mill? Okay, Ben. You been here since you was 10. Darius, come around here right quick. Go to Psalms 133 and 1. Do you agree? Say what you said earlier when I was talking to you. Come here right quick. You said that black people need to do what?
Stand together.
Do you agree with that? Black people need to stand together. You agree with that, my sister? Black people need to stand together. Now, what should we stand together under? Because I done seen Vice Lord stand together before. I done seen GD stand together before. Folk Corner Hustlers, all of it. So what should we be when we stand together? We've been high standing together before. We've been in the club standing together before. Yeah. So that's my question. What should we stand together under?
Huh? What should we stand together and do? Yeah, like under.
Like, you know, if you stand together at a job, right? We all stand, you work at a warehouse, right? I used to work in a warehouse. I used to do forklifts. We stood together under Amazon. Everybody come in to work. Do they come in with a Burger King shirt on? Or they come on with a uniform, order, laws, a time to come in, a time to clock out, stuff like that, right? So what should we stand together under? Under God. What you say? Unity. Okay, what you say? Same thing. God and unity. You need both. But watch this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 133 and verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
In what?
In unity.
It says brethren to dwell together in what? In unity. But you know, Sirach 25 and 1, you know, a lot of us, we be working hard. We got to clock in, clock out. We got to go to the store. We got to shop. When it come time for us to start establishing that unity, when it come time for us to tell you where the location is for the unity, now everybody too busy. But when this man who images that's put in our communities tell you where to be at, what time to get there, what time you can leave, how much this gonna cost, that's gonna... When these people talk about how to unify, everybody ready to ride and die. But when it comes to the black man, when it tell you, look, the Bible say we gotta do this, the Bible say we gotta do that, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I don't know about that. God gonna judge me for this? No. Listen to this, Sirach 25 and 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 1. In three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before God and men. The unity of brethren.
So it says the unity of brethren. Brethren, right? This is the people we need to be unifying with. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. These are our people. It says that three things I was beautified. The one is unity of brethren. Because if you from Milwaukee, you from Milwaukee, where all the Latinos at? Where they at? Where all the Latinos at? The Hispanics at? Where all the Migos live at in Milwaukee? They stay on the south side. And where all the Negroes at? On the north side. But the Lord tells us that we need to have unity of what?
Unity of brothers.
This is what you see right here. He from the tribe of Ephraim. I'm from the tribe of Judah. And we all over here from the tribe of Judah. He Judah. That's Judah. That's Judah. You Judah. But he is from the tribe of Ephraim. But ain't tell me it's some black people that'll look at another Latino, so-called Latino, and they act like that ain't your brother. Tell me the Latinos ain't getting oppressed and the blacks ain't getting oppressed. Tell me they ain't getting deported and we getting thrown in the Cook County jail, Milwaukee County jail, in prison. They getting afflicted like how we getting afflicted. But the one thing that the Latinos know how to do on the South Side is what? See? You can learn something from the Migos. But why is it that when it comes to the blacks, we don't want to stick together and start to let that be something that we start doing this as well with ourselves? Lack of what? You ain't lying. Watch this.
The love of neighbors. A man and a wife that agree together.
So we need that right there is the key to building a nation. It's going to be the unity of brethren. That's going to come with you having to sacrifice and let some things that you got to do it a little bit later if you can. The unity of brethren going to come with you going around and it said having the love of neighbors. Everybody love the white man, the Chinese woman, the black woman get the most disrespect. Everybody want to look like her. Everybody want to lay with her. The black man get the most disrespect, but everybody want to jump how he jump, dress how he dress, walk how he walk, talk like how he walk. And then you got the brothers who looking at us, they know we the strongest, the fastest, the smartest. But for some reason, do you think any Chinese, Japanese, Asian, Korean, so-called Israel, do you think they are trade places with the black man? Do you think they rather live the life that we live and trade it, living in Milwaukee in the ghetto? They would give up living in Whitefish Bay and say, I want to be a nigga in the hood. You think they would trade places for that? We gonna make it real simple. I'm gonna come back to you because you deep. What about you, sis? They wouldn't want to trade that. This is a common thing. This is a social experiment that they did. White people, her name Jane Elliott, she asked the whole college classroom, would any of y'all trade places? None of the white people stood up and said, I'll trade places with black people. Do you think people that live in Whitefish Bay will give up their houses? The houses by UWM, that's by the water, that's down there by the lake. You think they'd give up that $1.4 million house to go get the crib on 16th and Keith? He said, hell no. So why is it now that you think that they would? Regardless if they got knowledge. Hosea 4 and 6. We got to do a cuss from the street. I guarantee you can go and talk to black people or white people right now and ask 10 white people would they rather trade places. I'm talking about economically. I'm talking about racial profiling. I'm talking about suffering police brutality. Why you ain't never seen, George Floyd, what race was George Floyd? He black. Have you ever seen Carl, give me a white name. I'm struggling. Hunter. Have you ever seen white people out there talking about when Hunter get a knee on his neck?
Kyle.
Hunter get to be the damn CO. Hunter get to be the judge, the prosecutor, attorney. These are the jobs that they go and get. Meanwhile, you think they gonna try to trade? Do you think they want to drive the forklifts with us? Watch this. What color is your regional manager? You think he gonna stop being a regional manager to come down and be a forklift driver? They won't even do that on the job. But listen to this.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people,
the Bible said, my people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans,
are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
So what you said was true. We don't know. This is why we don't unify. We destroy for a lack of knowledge because when we do start gathering together, that's when God said, Revelations 5 and 10, hold this. It's about to get good, so stay with me. So look, Darius, you talked about when we had that unity that we would become what? Powerful. Do you want power? Okay, what about you? You want power? Huh? Yes. Sis, do you want the black man to have power? Yes. All right. There you go, sis. Say it with your chest. For real. Come on, Revelation 5 and 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 10.
So what's your name? Quan? Darius, come over here right quick for me, bro. I'll keep side eye. Look on the side. I want to show you this.
And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
It says it have made us unto our God kings and priests. My sister, what does a king have? Power. A priest is going out there teaching the people that don't got the knowledge of God. Read.
And we shall reign.
And we shall what?
We shall.
God. Read.
And we shall reign.
And we shall what?
We shall reign.
And we are going to rule, have power
on the earth.
Of what?
On the earth.
Isaiah 14 and 1. This is why you don't want to unify, because the black man is so damn weak. He don't want to rule the earth. He don't want the power. You got 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 black people in Milwaukee, and they watching 60th and Silver Spring fall to sheesh. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say it because we on camera, but you know what I'm referring to, right? So why is it that Darius and Quan don't meet up and get with Zebediah, get with James, get with Ephraim, and we go out here and start ruling this planet Earth? It's not gonna come from us going out here smoking, chasing women, turning and making fatherless homes. Then you go be a stepdaddy to somebody else's kids and you ain't taking care of your own because you didn't want to what? Be that person when we read in Sirach 25:1. You didn't want to have the love of neighbors. You didn't want to have the unity of brethren. You didn't want to have a man and a wife that agree together. You wanted a baby mama. You wanted to get the Plan B pill. You wanted to take her to the club, show her off to the guys, and tell her, look who I just cracked. Yeah, that's mine right there. Then put her back in the car, bend her over, and then lay with her. She called you 2 in the morning. I'm late. I missed my period. What you calling me for? What you want to do about it? Read this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord...
Verse 2.
Verse 2.
Read verse 1. Watch this.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
God calls us Israel, not African American. So Quan and Darius, y'all need to know that you are Israel, because the Lord said he gonna choose everybody. Or did he say I'm gonna choose who?
Yet choose Israel.
Yeah, what?
Choose Israel.
So you better thank God that you are of the 12 tribes of Israel. You are chosen according to God. But when you destroy from that lack of knowledge that Hosea told us about, this why you sad. This why you don't stick around in your kid's life, because the baby mama pissing you off. This why you say to hell with you and them kids. But then we don't say to hell with you in your liquor store. That Arab man keep giving you that damn bottle because you're going to drink your damn life away. You don't say to hell with the brother on the hood that's over there on 27th and Atkinson that's dumping his pack off. No, bro, let me get 3 for 15. I got you next week, next check. He get $50, $60 from you every damn week. We the only people in the neighborhood that have turned a drug dealer into a damn job. Don't smile. You should smile when you read this.
And set them in their own land.
When we got our what?
And set them in their own land.
When God raised up the 12 tribes of Israel and set us in our own land. But when you read in the Bible, how you know who the Israelites are? They was taken from Africa and scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. 12.5 million of your ancestors put on slave ships, and they dragged us, murdered us, raped us, and took us over to lands that's not ours. And now you calling yourself a African American, knowing you don't get the privilege and rights of those same white people that sit there and watch you. You don't think the people in Whitefish Bay, you don't think the people in Shorewood, you don't think they live in it, they got water for their damn back, they got a view, they turn around, go outside in the backyard, they got a lake view. You walk outside, you barely trying to keep your damn water on. Big mama struggling to pay the bills. We the only one with kids that's 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. They got to help their mama raise the kids. You ain't get to be 12 and 13. You turned 25 when you was 9.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.